the reason why trans people get put on these are the ones that asked to like be a part of this now is because of representation, because you are trying to take away their rights and their liberties, and so they're hot in the news because you keep talking about them. Aubrey cooked Oli London. I love a good cooking. Oh, I saw this. YouTuber Chris Tyson went from masculine family man. I don't think any conservative would call him a masculine family man. I think he's just a guy. Bro, I think that's just a dude with a 2-year-old son to a transgender and pumped full of estrogen hormones, all in the space of a few months. How do you don't know how long? If this is the case, then he's been trans for like way longer than taking the like. I don't know. These people genuinely believe that somebody just wakes up, stretches, and goes, I think I'll be trans today. Like, I don't think that happens. Actually, I know that doesn't happen, but you know, it's not gonna stop them from believing in their oopsie whoopsie daisy fantasy world of bullshit. So, who cares? It's just so stupid. And uses any pronouns. It is true. He does use any pronouns as it goes. And then Aubrey with the goddamn like Guy Fieri, he hit him with the freaking Gordon Ramsay flame broiled. You literally spent $300,000 in plastic surgery to look like a K-pop idol, which is offensive because that K-pop idol is attractive and he's ugly. And now pivoting to a hateful conservative grifter because people laughed at you. You will never be loved or respected by anyone that matters. Shut up forever. Huge W. Huge W. We stand Aubrey in this house. He's not going anywhere. Oh no, he's not going anywhere. He's doing all of this to simply like promote his book. Simply to just promote his book. That's it. He just spends his days just like harassing people he doesn't like. Oh no. Oh, is he just taking his time just like copy and pasting like insults that he gets now? This shit is so funny. How do people find all this time to tweet all day? How long has he been tweeting? Today. He's been tweeting since 8 a.m. today? 8:07 a.m. 8:19 a.m. 9:27 a.m. 9:39 a.m. 9:47 a.m. 11:52 a.m. 3:13 p.m. 3:37 p.m. 4:12 p.m. 4:49 p.m. Holy shit. He has no life. Oh, he went on Tucker. Oh, he's getting invited on OAN and Charlie Kirk now. Wait, I gotta hear this. This shit. No job? No job? Oh man, it's so. Oh wait, he has a cameo? Oh, is that how he's floating like the Grift Machine campaign? K-pop singer? Wait, he's still doing this? Really? Wait, he's still trying to pretend to be a K-pop like icon? Man, he will never grow up. That is so sad. Personalized video, $40. Book a business video, $2,000. Live video call, $132. Message, $4. Bro, I'm sorry. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I think Cameo was more embarrassing than OnlyFans. I think Cameo is actually like multiple times more embarrassing than OnlyFans if you're not like somebody who's like really, really loved. Especially if you're charging for like messages and then you have like all of these little like things. You are a whore. Sorry. You are a whore. You are whoring yourself. This is whore mentality. I know OnlyFans girls who hustle and whore less than this. Unless you're like a voice actor or something, or like retired voice actor. If you're not, or like if you're just like kind of doing it as a meme, This is just like OnlyFans, but for people who aren't hot enough to actually like sell pictures of themselves. Sorry. What did whores ever do to you? Nothing. They're usually fine people. But just because you're a whore doesn't mean your whoring is good or bad. There are many whores out there. This is bad. He's a bad whore and he's bad whoring. So, as it goes.
Cameo.com/London Oli.
Oh, I forgot he's British. Oh no. Ugh.
And I will be so happy to send you a very special video. So once again, Cameo.com. Very happy Valentine's Day today. He wants to say he loves you so much. You always make him happy. You always put a smile on his face.
Man, that's crazy. The last cameo he did was on Valentine's Day. What was that, 2 months ago? That is, holy shit, that's so funny.
Come on, nobody cares about the Ralph Lauren polos in cans, you know, except the tumbleweeds maybe, or the lizards, or the kangaroos. But hey, I hope you enjoyed that little roast. I wouldn't go too hard on you. This is so bad. Seriously, come on, Katie. Get with the program, have some motivation, have some inspiration, and work harder. Stop slacking at work, Katie, okay?
He's balding. Wait, I gotta see this because this is just hilarious. Okay, I'm sorry. Discussing the corporate equality index and how this score system is behind the growing number of companies going woke. This bitch is so out of his depth. He has no clue what he's talking about. I have to listen to this shit. Why does he look like? Bro, why is he sitting there like a goddamn member of like the Addams family? What the fuck is this? The orphan of the Addams family that doesn't get shown in any of the pictures. What is happening right now with bro's eyes? Why does he look like a porcelain doll in like a Resident Evil game that's about to hop off the shelf and bite you in the ankle? What is going on? He looks like he looks like a wax statue. He looks like a cadaver that just got embalmed. It's all plastic surgery. Seeing Corpse Bride. Oh, not Alan. Oh. Wait, did you hear that? He's sleeping. He's dreaming. That's Boo. He's dreaming. I was wondering what that was. Did you all hear that? When he goes, crazy. Yee? All right. I may be able to clip it later. He does make weird little noises. I don't know why he does that when he's dreaming, but he loves. It's his favorite thing when he falls asleep. Wait, no, like I gotta see this.
Have a CEI index, corporate equality index, which pushes companies to go woke. What is the CEI index and who is behind it and how long has it been around?
Okay, so the Corporate Equality Index is this scorecards-based system which is used for Fortune 500 companies and other major corporations. And the group behind it, Charlie, is America's largest LGBT lobby group, the Human Rights Campaign. So HRC, by the way, receives millions of dollars in donations from George Soros's Open Society Foundation. So there's your first clue who is behind pushing this. Secondly, this score system means that this LGBT lobby group goes to companies every year. It gives them a points scorecard from 0 to 100 based on how diverse they are, based on how many trans people they hire, based on how gender neutral the office uniforms are. And also, it takes points away from companies that donate or fund projects that are deemed with organizations that may be anti-LGBT. And according to the New York Post, this could include Christian groups. So these companies are being lobbied to not give money to Christian groups or churches because it might lower their score.
Yeah, so I want to tell you a little something. It's a little switcheroo here. He said some of these places could be Christian groups. Yes, some of those places could be Christian groups. Listen, speaking as a Christian, All right. I think this stream should have a corporate anti-pedophile index, and I should get a score based on how I spend your donations and subs to the stream money, on how few pedophiles I give it to in my day-to-day life. And I think I should get more points for the less pedophiles I give my money to. But I should get less points and get docked points if I give my money to a pedophile. And I should get less points if I give it to even more. And some of those groups will be Christian groups where I will get my points docked off from. If I get my points docked off from like that like big Catholic like conglomerate church up in like New England that just got found out for having abused like 600 kids in 60 years, yeah, I don't want to give my money to that group. Actually, they are a Christian group. I am a Christian, but simply because they are a church does not mean I should be giving my money to them, because not every church is a good church. Some church, bad church. I am very, this is something that will completely go over Charlie Kirk's head. The idea that you shouldn't give your money to like racists, rapists, homophobes, misogynists, pedophiles. I just personally, but listen, George Soros, that's beyond the pale. Listen, the business could be like doing cross burnings in the local black neighborhood as like a team building exercise, and Charlie would be like, listen, we're all Americans, you don't have to bring politics and everything. You can still give them your money. But we're like, yeah, we don't want to give money to people who want to like put my friends in a fucking like queer ghetto. And he's like, I can't possibly imagine that you would do this. I can't possibly imagine that you would ever think about this. You gotta cash in your Soros buck. I do need to cash in my Soros bucks every once in a while. It is important. I don't very often, but I really should. If he had a calm discussion with Hitler, he'd agree with him on everything. I wouldn't say everything. I think Charlie would say that Christianity needs to be a bigger part of his movement.
And the
is this his new like meme scapegoat? The word that conservatives found out like 3 days ago, talking about the corporate equality index. I don't know, I think it seems pretty cool. I think corporations should strive to make their businesses as inclusive as possible, because when you do that, studies have shown that when your company is not acting like Activision Blizzard and women are not actively having their breast milk that they milked out of themselves for their babies be drunk by freaks and sexual harassers in the workplace, they tend to work better. So wait, what? Oh, you forgot about Milkgate? Yeah, so out of the we read through, you could look back through the video that we made on Activision Blizzard and like the crackdown from the California state. But out of all of the things that were accused that happened in the offices, women, the nursing women were forced into like a dirty, dingy room that's like falling apart, that had like one fridge in it, but was also the fridge that people kept their lunches in. So they asked for like their own special fridge to keep their breast milk in, because nobody wants to keep their breast milk near someone's sandwich, and no one wants to keep someone's sandwich near their breast milk. But Blizzard said, fuck you, bitch. Kill yourself. And so they said, well, I need to feed my baby, so I'll just put up with it. And so they'd go into the room without any real privacy and like nurse and milk pump and like fill up they bottles. And then at the end of the day, many women claimed that their bottles were in the trash or sometimes simply gone. And my theory, it's my pet theory, that it got drunk. They drunk it. Like, no way the bottle is gone and somebody didn't drink it. You can't tell me that that didn't happen. They were doing literal cube crawls. And like a woman, like, didn't a woman like kill herself based on like the sexual harassment that she get? Or am I thinking of Twitch? It's one of the two. The big companies, they mesh in my head so much. Yeah, mixed with alcohol probably. Yeah. But yeah, so like that was one of the things. Oh, that was Blizzard? Yeah. But yeah, that was one of the things that that came out of the Blizzard lawsuit by California. Which, don't you hate woke California from stepping into a red-blooded conservative American workplace where women get harassed to death? That's what America's about.
Corporate Equality Index. So that ranking is overseen by the Human Rights Campaign. And
what the hell is a cube crawl? Cube crawl is when the male workers at Blizzard got drunk and partied. Now, it's different from their average days when they got drunk and partied, where the women actually did work and they like played games, jerked off, and got drunk. But this time, they would play games, get drunk, throw food around, be children, but also specifically go on to sexually harass the women in the workplace to see if they can get them to have sex with them in their cars, when their wives weren't home, or like in the bathroom or something. That's what the cube crawls were for. They called them a cube crawl because they would crawl from cubicle to cubicle, sexually harassing women systemically. That was their that was exactly what it was. That was just what it was for. Pretty cringe if you ask me. Pretty crunge.
the better your woke scorecard is, the better it is for your business, and you're considered like a top company to work for. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. If like somebody goes around and their sole thing is to see how nice you are to black people and you get a high nice to black people rating, I would be far happier applying to a company that has a high be nice to black people rating than a low be nice to black people rating. And personally, I would like to go to a restaurant that has a high health inspection score instead of a low health inspection score. Or is washing your hands after wiping your ass now woke too?
Well, firstly, this lobby group, this LGBT lobby group, they are behind the big push to transition children. And guess what?
So
they have received multi-million dollars worth of donations from George Soros's Open Society. So when you link George Soros to this, it all makes sense. So, you know, he is behind this push to push these Fortune 500 companies to go woke. Because if they don't get woke, they get a bad score and their business might not do well. They have all the same shareholders, so they can put pressure on them. And I just don't understand it, Stella, because trans people are 0.6% of the population. They do not represent 50% of the population that is women. So why are we seeing every single major brand having people like Dylan Mulvaney, having these RuPaul's Drag Race, like even Jack Daniels, you just showed the picture, Jack Daniels Canada.
Why we have RuPaul's Drag Race? What are you talking about? Why would RuPaul's Drag Race have a trans person on it? Bro, you just said yourself trans people exist. Listen, here. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure if anybody has really said this before, but here's the answer. You see trans people everywhere because you keep looking for trans people everywhere, okay? The reason why trans people get put on these, are the ones that asked to like be a part of this now is because of representation, because you are trying to take away their rights and their liberties, and so they're hot in the news because you keep talking about them. It's weird because it's just like, because Ben Shapiro made this analogy. It's like he made a stupid analogy. He called it like the face tattoo analogy, where like the left, well, see, as you see, hypothetically, the left will put on a face tattoo, and then you'll be standing in line in Starbucks, and then you'll turn around and then stare at the person who has a face tattoo. You'll look at them, you'll walk up to them, and you'll literally stare them in the face. You'll be 2 inches, nose apart, staring at them in the face, looking at them because they look so weird with their face tattoo. But the left, which is the person with the face tattoo in this hypothetical situation, will will go, why are you looking at me? Why are you standing so close to me? It is so weird that you're standing so close to me. But as you can see, if you broaden this out to the political arena and the battle dome that is American politics, it is just like how they do something weird. And so you stand next to them and you stand right in them and you breathe in their face. And you're like, why do you stand so, and you're like, why do you have a face tattoo? They get mad for you noticing something, for you being a normal person and noticing something that's weird about them, and you just stare at them like you're a baby trapped in a stroller, chewing on a teething toy. Why would they get mad at a baby? Of course they hate babies. They love abortion, which kills babies. And it's just like that, but instead of like his weirdo face tattoo analogy, it's like you get a face tattoo, and then you look in the mirror. And then you go, where did this tattoo come from? Like the last night. It's like you get really drunk and then you and your friends like walk into a tattoo parlor, like a really unethical tattoo parlor. And they just give you like a fucking weirdo, like the butterfly face tattoo. And then you go, what in the world? How is this possible that I got a face tattoo last night? Where did this face tattoo come from? You put it there. Trans people wouldn't be asked to have any of these like sponsorship deals if you weren't literally trying to eradicate them. Why would they be there then? Corporations don't care about trans people. Corporations care about making money. You brought this into the cultural zeitgeist. You're losing the culture war that you made. And then you get mad when other people respond? Ooh, jingle keys. Incredibly accurate Ben Shapiro impression. Thank you. I've been working on it. Yeah, black people are getting these sponsorship deals because you were being weird to black people. Women get these sponsorship deals because you're literally misogynist. Trans people get these sponsorship deals because you are literally transphobic. And you talk about it all the time. You push it into the cultural zeitgeist. Literally, trans people don't want to be a part of your memes, okay? Goofball. Trans people would literally like to vibe. And many of them would literally like to just disappear from the public eye. But you make it so you all like always posting pictures of them while they're living their life. You're always trying to like make fun of them on a dating app. You're always trying to clown on them. You're always trying to get in their business. You're always trying to get in their pants. You're always trying to ask them like questions about their genitals. You're always trying to like remove their rights from being able to get like medical care that a doctor says that they should be able to get. You're always trying to get in their business. And so when they sometimes get on TV, you really blow up. Just be honest. You hate these people and you just simply want them dead. Just be honest. Just be honest. I'd respect you way more if you're just honest. If Oli London just like opened up Twitter one day and was like, yes, I'm transphobic and I want all trans people to die. I'd be like, okay, at least we're on the same page here. Instead of like this lollygagging, this waffling about like you pretending to care about trans people as you, pretending to care about children as you vote for Republicans who literally steal food from children's mouths. Stop it.
Why are we seeing this very small minority of people on literally every major brand? You know, there's a big push behind it. You touched on the corporate equity index, and I think that's absolutely behind it. But it's harmful. These brands don't care about their customers.
Yeah.
How on earth does Nike think having a man promoting a bra is going to help their sales?
Well, I mean, it does. Actually, it's fine. Actually, you know what? I'm not invested in Nike anymore. I sold my stock in Nike, but I still watch it as a stock. Let me take a look at how Nike's doing actually at the moment. 'Cause I actually don't know, but I do watch it still every now and again. Nike. Today, Nike is up 1.14%. That's $1.39. Over the week, it's up 30%. Over the month is up $6. Over 3 months is down $3. Over the year to date, it's down $1. And in the past 5 years, it's up $54. Yeah, guys, I don't think you know what you're doing. When did Nike drop their collab with Dylan Mulvaney? Do you know when that was? I don't know exactly, but it was this month, right? Yeah, they gained their stock went up $5.29 this month. But like stock price isn't necessarily the best indicator for how a company is doing because stock price is speculative. Stock price is not reflective of what a company is like actually worth. It's reflective of how much people think a company is worth, which is much different. If you've seen anything regarding people who like call themselves business people, you should know that that's way different than what it's actually worth. A few days ago now, I think it's been about a week. I think it's been about a week. Anyways, like it doesn't even really matter because like they gained money. It's a graph of rich people's feelings. Literally, that's the best description for it I've ever heard. It is literally a graph of rich people's feelings. You're right. that is literally what it is. True, that's pretty true. And one thing, like Tim Pool released a video earlier today, and like, here I want to show you something really funny. Conservatives have been like thinking that they're tap dancing on the grave of Anheuser-Busch. So if you don't know who Anheuser-Busch is the parent company to Bud Light. Also Dylan Mulvaney has like over 100 million, or my bad, has like 10 million followers. Like nobody on the right is as popular as Dylan Mulvaney. So like I'm pretty sure one of her videos combined that she drops will get like more views and interaction than like all of their videos combined on it, which is very funny. If I'm going to be honest with you, it's very funny indeed. Dude, normal people don't care, okay? Normal people will see like a girl post like a picture of her ass in short shorts and will be like, damn, and then click on her profile and then look at her from the front in the short shorts and then DM her and be like, pardon me, ma'am, I think you are very pretty and you have a fat pussy. And then she'll reply, I'm actually trans. And then he'll go, damn, okay. That's why your pussy's so fat though. Keep up the good work. That's what most people, that's what normal people do. What normal people do is they go, bro, I don't care who's like, I don't care who's being sponsored on my fucking Bud Light. I'm gonna drink it anyways. I'm just gonna sip this down anyways. I don't care. Bro, have you ever like looked at the person who's being have you ever looked at the person who's been like sponsored on your like on food that you've like bought before, or like a product that you bought before that you typically buy, and like do you care? Typically either people don't care or know the person and go, ooh, based, and then like take a picture or something and then maybe buy it. Yo, I follow them on TikTok, based. Wow, money moves. Wow, crazy. Look at him go. Slay. Whoa, crazy. I love her. I gotta duet this. Whoa, guys, look what I found. Crazy. I don't use TikTok. But okay, wait. I got something to show you. Okay, this may be funny. So like, Budweiser stock crashes. Woke VP destroying company. No, woman destroying company. No. Numerous musicians boycott Bud Light. Bodied. Got them. They'll never recover from that. And then he's like, he released a video recently. I think it may be this, where he was like talking about how like Dylan Mulvaney is crashing Anheuser-Busch the stock. I would like to show you something, okay? And how the boycotts are like super working. Yo, Budweiser salesman says nobody's buying anymore. Boycott is working. Budweiser stock crashes. Woke VP destroying company. Come on, guys. Come on, conservatives. Keep up the push. We're gonna destroy this company. They're gonna feel our wrath. One day, sure, they may be up like 0.25% on their stock, but it's working. They're falling apart. Just look at the 5-day average. Sheesh. What is that? 2.5% down. That's $1.68 out the window. Dylan Mulvaney, you're going down. We'll destroy you. Anyways, if you think this is bad, just wait till you see well, like we were boycotting so hard that what you need to do is look at the 6 month. As you see, the year to date. 1 year average. That's even worse. Look at this, even worse. Dylan Mulvaney is destroying Anheuser. Look at the 5. Look at the $39 down, 37% down 5 years to date. Dylan Mulvaney is destroying Anheuser-Busch so fucking hard. Her cringe transcends goddamn time and space and has retroactively in the past ruined Anheuser-Busch's stock. Conservatives will not take woke companies anymore. So true, Tim Pool. And I bet Donald Trump will win 2024 in a 49 state landslide as well. I'm predicting this. This shows good omens for the conservative party in this country. It's kind of the end of the Democratic Party if you think about it. The normal people don't like them. Normal people hate Dylan Mulvaney. Normal people go every time they see Dylan Mulvaney. Every single time. It'll be like a 65 state landslide. Literally half of the fucking European Union will vote against Joe Biden and the radical leftist terrorists. Because it's what we do here in America. It's what we do. Not the 69 state landslide. Researchers show how social media created wokeness around the world. Can you imagine what Tim Pool would be like if he had to get a normal job? Holy crap. Can you imagine this guy having to work a normal job for once in his life? That shit would be crazy. Can you imagine? Bro wouldn't survive. Bro wouldn't fucking make it. I love like our media. Look at like the two genders. Newsweek. Anheuser-Busch stock drops amid Dylan Mulvaney controversy. The Street. Anheuser-Busch stock charges to new heights. Here's the trade. It's just incredible. If I'm going to be honest with you, it's just remarkable, the two universes that we live in. You can see them. You can't cross into them, but you could feel them. It's like conservatives are living in like the fifth dimension. You know what? It's like they're living in the second dimension, you know? They're 2D, we're 3D, and we could just like look at their little world that they have, and everything that's in that flat little plane is everything that they know and love. It's just crazy. Far beyond their reach, far beyond their comprehension, there lives a world with 3 whole Ds. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. If you're enjoying the content, hit the subscribe button. If you don't, it'll make Boo very sad. I know a bunch of you who are watching are not subscribed. Join the frenzy. You won't regret it. Thank you, Boo.